This is an information video on some headlight refinishing. What we have here is an 02 Acura RSX-S model. Most vehicles today have an actual headlight assembly here that's made out of plastic. The actual bulbs or high-intensity bulbs are here and there on this particular model, and they shine through this assembly. What happens over time is the plastic lens becomes very yellowed, pitted, and it's thus harder for the light to actually transfer through. So the intensity of your headlights are actually significantly reduced. Depending upon how cloudy these things are, you can almost drop down in 50% as far as trying to see. Obviously on a dark road could be some concern. The procedure involved here is basically sanding the surface of this plastic assembly to make it perfectly smooth, thus returning the luster and allowing the headlight intensity to decrease back to almost original condition. Basically it's done with an air sander and various grits of sandpaper on the end of this air sander. You'll notice that this is a 500 grit, 800, 1000, and 3000, and then a fine smooth polish, which is a final part of the process. The higher the grit number, the actual finer the surface, and you're going to see the service technician here actually start to perform the first phase. This is a 6-step process, and this is the beginning of the actual first step. You'll notice him sanding the plastic assembly here. It looks kind of harsh, and in essence it almost makes it appear much more cloudy. With each process it actually steps down, making a smoother surface, and the final process after this 6-step procedure will return the luster of the headlight assembly almost back to original, and thus increase the intensity of the headlight itself, allowing the driver to see much further.